All right, folks, I was able to log in to Bank of America this morning and apply for a PPP loan. Now, Bank of America was pretty much the only major bank allowing to at least intake the information. I don't know if they processed it, I don't know what they did with it, but at least they intake the information in a formal manner. However, you had to have an active Bank of America bank account and also at least one lending product, like a credit card or a mortgage. And I believe the reason behind that is because, as you notice, banks were not equipped to take PPP loan applications because they were just not ready. You can't give banks a week to distribute $350 billion. It's just not enough. So I guess what Bank of America did was, this was one way to verify who the person was. See, if you have a bank account and a credit card account, you've already run credit. You already have somebody's social security number. You already know that they transact with you. You already know that they're probably going to be using this money for business purposes. So that's my logic as of why Bank of America had this requirement. But if you go into Twitter and comments in Facebook, people are really, really mad at Bank of America for creating these restrictions, especially the ones that don't have that credit card banking relationship. I happen to have a credit card with Bank of America and a bank account. It actually worked out. It actually worked out perfectly. So I did the application. I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. So if you got a Bank of America account, then you can do this process. Okay, so I clicked on the link I got via email from Bank of America, and I went ahead and once I click on the link, it asked me to log in. So I'm going to log in using my Bank of America credentials, because you have to have a bank account. You have to have a bank account and a credit card or a loan to be able to log in. So I'm on the website that says you're applying for a PPP. First question is, what is your average monthly payroll? So let me go into my payroll software here and pull up the data that I need. So I'm going to get this from 2019. So I'm going to go and pull up my W-3, because basically that's the sum of all my W-2s, all my payroll. So I'm going to open up my W-3, and I'm going to take the box 5 of my W-3, box 5 of W-3, which is my total wages. And I'm just going to copy and paste that into Excel and do a quick formula. Now, this only works if all your employees get $100,000 or less in payroll. So I'm going to take the W-3 wages and just divide them by 12. That way I'm going to get my average gross payroll cost. So I take my gross wages. Let me zoom this in so you can see a little bit better. Sorry about that. All right, so now you can see that's my gross wages for the year for 2019 divided by 12. That gives me $24,999. The next line I'm going to add up is going to be 401k matching. So in my company, anyone that puts money in their 401k, we as a company match our employees. So I'm going to go into my payroll system here. I use Intuit Online Payroll, it's called. So I'm going to go reports, payroll summary, retirement plans. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So I'm going to click retirement plans. I'm going to select last year, 2019, update the report, and then I'm going to get the total company contribution. So the amount the company paid for on the 401k matching. So I'm going to put that on the second line here. So I'm going to put there the company paid 401k matching, and then I'll follow, or I'll do the same formula and divide that by 12. Right? So because I'm trying to find out my average payroll cost according to the PPP. And the last number here, I'm going to use my state unemployment insurance, which is often called unemployment tax, basically, unemployment tax or reemployment tax in that case. So I'm going to go into my tax liability for 2019, and then I'm going to read my Florida ZUI employer, which is $55. That's my total cost for the year for unemployment insurance in Florida. So let me go back into my magical spreadsheet here, and then I'll paste that number in there. Let me make that correction. And then I divide that by 12 as well. So now this is going to give me the total amount of payroll costs. Now, I don't have health insurance in my company. That's why I'm not adding it in there. If I had health insurance, I would add the company paid portion of health insurance. So now my number is 25,446. I'm going to multiply that times 2.5 and then figure out what is going to be my loan amount that I'm going to request. So just take that number, and that's ultimately the number that I'm going to ask. I'm going to go to my bank and say, give me the $63,000 on the PPP loan. So let me put the average monthly payroll. Let me just copy that, and we'll paste it. So we'll do copy and paste. And all right, so let me paste it here. Oh, good news. We're getting $6 million. I like that. I think it doesn't take decimals. Hang on. Let me just get rid of let me just delete the decimals here. I don't know why I did that. That's kind of crazy. So let me put the number again. Okay, there it is, $63,000. So that's 2.5 times my average payroll. Number of employees, I have 8 employees. So I'm going to put that there. Purpose of the loan, payroll, rent, and utilities. Okay. And deposit account. I already have a Bank of America account, so I just pick my account in there. Let's see if I'm missing anything. No, it looks like everything is pretty straightforward here. So yeah, we're good to go. So let's scroll down, and let's hit continue. Okay, we should be ready to go for that. All right, let's see what's the next step. All right, so address. Let me put the address of my business. That's accurate, beautiful. I already had a bank account with them, so they already had that information. Phone number, mailing address. Okay, that's all the same. Then federal tax ID is pre-filled in there, so that's great. I don't have to do anything with it, so just leave it. And then entity type. So yeah, I think we are a partnership. So let me go back and change the entity type. Let me go to legal entity and put LLC, and then select partnership. That's it. That's how we file. So I got to match that with my tax return, and then I'm going to hit continue. And then it says, do I have a DBA? Do I do business as a different name? Nope, I don't. Hit continue. Okay, some questions. So am I suspended or debarred from whatever? Okay, no, I'm not. I've ever defaulted an SBA loan? Nope, I have not. What's the next question? Do I have other companies? Nope, just one company. If yes, we'll request affiliates. Well, I guess if you put yes there, then you have to, show some additional information. Have I applied for the economic or have I gotten any money? Nope, I have not. Let me see. Is any owner under criminal indictment? No. And for the last 5 years, has anyone been pled guilty to a crime? Nope. Okay, good. We're clean. We're good. Owner information. So let's start putting the owner's information here. So let me put the first owner's name. Okay. Yeah, let's do owner. I guess it doesn't matter. Date of birth, phone number, email. Okay. Pretty straightforward stuff. Let's go down here. Residential address, same as business? No. All right, so let me put the residential address in there. So let me put that owner's residential address. So it's just typing stuff. Nothing really complicated in this application. Country, US. Perfect. So let's do continue. Are you a citizen? Yes. Social Security number. All right, let's put my Social Security number in there. Dual citizenship. Yes. I'm also a citizen of Venezuela. And I don't know what that question is for. And my city of my residence is the United States. All right, what's the percentage of ownership? So 33%. Are there more owners that own 20%? Yes. Yes, there is. Hit continue. All right, second owner. Who's in the second one? Let me put me. So, okay, last name, percentage of ownership, 34%. I have a little bit more. All right, let me put my date of birth, my address. I don't know, it's like watching paint dry. But I also wanted to show you how long the actual application takes. Like, this is in real time. This is not edited. This is not cut. I mean, although I did remove some of the addresses and sensitive information there, this is the actual time it takes to apply for the PPP loan with Bank of America. So, all right. So, country. United States. Let's select that. Boom. You're a citizen, yes. Social security number, yeah, let's put that in there. There we go. Dual citizenship, no, I renounced my other citizenship. So I live in the US. And then additional owner. All right, so there's a third owner. So I got to add him in there because I also have 20%. So let me add this other guy here. Okay, he's got 33%. Let's get a date of birth in there. Okay, the address. All right, social security number, country, dual citizenship as well. Let's put Venezuela in there. I don't know what the dual citizenship question is. I don't know what the purpose is. All right, let's move forward. So let's make our statements. Yes, this is all legal, all the right information. The loan will be used for payroll and business purposes. I will buy American equipment. Done. Submit. What else? I have economic uncertainty about the future. Yes, I do. Will I use the money to pay mortgage payments, utilities, and payroll? Yep. Do I document my full-time employees? Yes. Let me see. I'm just going to agree to everything. I'll read the whole thing. I read it, I promise. And then, yes, I want to electronically sign this bad boy. And click on yes. And submit. Done. That's it. That was the application. And that's it. There's no confirmation number. There's no email. I don't know if they're going to contact me back. I don't know if I have to enter additional information in some other portal. I don't know if I have to submit documents, 941s, W-2s, whatever. I don't know. But what I do know is that the application's in, I put the numbers in, and it makes me feel at least that I completed the process and I did what I was supposed to do. So at this point, I guess it's just wait to see what the bank says and then go to the next step. So I'll keep you informed once I know that. See, this video was not sponsored by Bank of America. But if you work for Bank of America and you're watching this and you want to send me some money, email me, because I'm giving you some damn good PR. And also, good job having your application up when no other major banks have. Now, execute on this and make sure that whoever puts these applications on actually gets funded and it doesn't kick back to some system where nothing happens. So please make sure it works.